Hello guys, so in our second class here we will now discuss about the concept of periodicity in functions. So we shall here discuss about periodicity of functions. Okay guys, so this is one of the most fundamental topics and in fact one of the most conceptual topics in trigonometry. So before we move on to period of function, let us first write down the definition. See, according to the definition here, a function is said to be periodic if there is any number t such that f of x plus t becomes the same value f of x. Let me repeat that once again. A function f is said to be periodic. A function s is said to be periodic when there exists a positive real number. When there exists a positive real number such that, so what is the condition here? Such that f of x plus that real number t gives the same value f of x. Okay, now the smallest value of t here, right? The smallest value of t is called as the period of f. Is called as the period of f. So this is the fundamental concept. What is this? We shall discuss later. For the time being, just understand that a function can be periodic when f of x plus t, right? When f of x plus t is equal to f of x, and this value of t. So this expression t can have many values, and one of the values of t, the least one, is what we call as period of f. Okay, so that's it with the definition. Now let us see in detail what is this. So now if you observe this graph here, this graph basically represents the trigonometric curve y is equal to sine of x, right? Y is equal to sine x. So guys, now let us see what are we talking about periodicity function here. See guys, if we observe the value 0 here at 0, when it comes to pi by 2, it gives the value 0, right? When it comes to pi by, I'm sorry, small mistake here. When we come to pi by 2, the value becomes 1, right? So the value becomes 1 here. So 1 at pi by 2, 0 at 0. Now I see pi can further, at pi what happens is the value becomes 0, right? Now at pi by 2 again the value becomes minus 1. At 2 pi further the value becomes 0. So see here, what are we talking about? We are talking about periodicity of which function? Sin x. What did we observe here? At 0 the value is equal to 0. At pi the value is equal to 0. At 2 pi again the value is equal to 0, which means the function is periodic at the interval pi. The function is periodic at the interval pi. Well, I'll just make a small mistake here. I said pi is basically 2 pi, right? So the function here is basically 2 pi, which also further means that all the 6 trigonometric functions, right? All the 6 trigonometric functions are basically periodic with the period which is equal to 2 pi.